So today we're returning to early high school. You know, the good old days when we used to always compete about who's smarter and whether that can give you pussy or not. So today I'm gonna do a random IQ test on the internet and we'll see how we go. Okay, so this thing has 20 questions and we have 20 minutes. Okay, so let's get a move on. Alright. Alright, so we have top left, top right, bottom right, top left, bottom right. I wonder what this could be. So essentially what they're doing is pretty much going clockwise by one shape. So this one will be ultimately this. Cool. Next one. Okay. Nice. So there's two things going on here right now. We have the arrows going clockwise, and we have the stars interchanging colors for each consecutive one. So with that process, this one will be, the arrow will go to the right, and the star will be white. So this thing here. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that rotate. It's just constantly rotating clockwise. It could be a trick, but you know, sometimes life is just not a trick. So actually, no, it's this one here. What am I talking about? All right. Okay, same thing. So a lot of clockwise patterns in this IQ test. So yeah, the black shape just goes clockwise one each time. This. It'll be either this is okay. Yeah. Now the difficulty is spiking. Yeah, I can see where it's going. So it all depends on that circle. All right. Alternate. What? Yeah. Got this. We're making good time. Alright. So one line replaced, then one line for the top's gone, while the circle color is interchanging. One gone from the bottom, one gone from the top, so one will go from the bottom, so it'll be the white and number line on the top. You know, I'm just too smart. This is why I'm so good in relationships, because I can give advice and I can see patterns, you know. The thing about relationships is that there's always patterns to behavior. For example, if your man is outside, you know, every night, not spending time with you, he always comes at home at like 3 a.m. in the night, 4 a.m. in the night, I'll tell you this, he's not cheating, he's just hanging out with the boys. Because life is about hanging out with the boys and hanging out with your significant others. About a 60-40 ratio, with the boys leaning toward the front, but okay, anyways. So I'll be inclined to say that it's just doubling, so 32. Is it saying what the question mark is supposed to be? Oh, okay. So this is interesting. So they actually have of where it leans. So from what I'm suspecting, since this is in more of in the square, it's more in the top part of the square. So it can't be here, You gotta think of the two lines. So what logically makes sense is the first one here. Alright, so this 28 is 56, so 28 times 3 is 84. Similar idea to the second last one we did. It seems like it'll be A again. Just want to double check for sure. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't give us harder options, because you could tell from this circle here that it's supposed to be a you can think of it as a top right quadrant of a cubic equation, so y equals x cubed, so it'll be in that general way. So anyway, I'm just criticizing this IQ test essentially at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they're doubling, right? 1, 2. So I'm assuming this will be 12, so it'll be 24. Can't be the odd number. So process of elimination. And yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 24. Cool. So I'm assuming the patterns is that top, bottom, and then top, bottom, because otherwise they'll have a circle involved, I would assume. So, it's very weird. They're doing a lot of clockwise ones. They're just rotating once clockwise by 90 degrees. So, Alright, number pattern. Sorry, I'm just zoning out a bit. So alright, so you from left to right you add 10 and then you half it, so it'll be 10. Cool, that was a nice one. This, so this, so it'll go from top left to bottom right, so this or this, so B and D are out. Now, just define the star, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, so it'll be here. Yep, cool. Okay, now number one, let's see. For context, I generally find the number ones a bit easier just because I have a general acuity towards maths, so just not tooting my own horn, but if I get any maths ones, I'll donate $50 to charity. We'll say it like that. Cool, easy, same idea. You subtract by 12, and then you subtract by then add 9. Alternatively, what you can just do is you just subtract 3 from the first one to get to the last one. So 78. Cool. 5 more left. Okay, let's see. Alternate. So arrows are alternating like normal. So this one will be top. What is this multiple choice? How can there be only one top arrow? You pretty much I'm not even gonna check the other answers. Screw it. This is double check. Yeah, there's not a top arrow. Oh, whoops. Alright. Cool, so circle becomes black, it moves over one clockwise, then white, and then there'll be black here, and then white here. So it'll be black in the top right quadrant. So that's that, and there's no other option, so it's obviously this. So if you guys don't understand this one, it's just that the circle to the right one goes to every vertex of the shape, and then I think the last image just makes it all transparent or white. So with that idea, it's just gonna be this. Okay, so yeah, so what happens with the inside shapes of the last one, so for example the triangle in the bottom left here, that'll become, no sorry, so the outer shape of the first one of the bottom of this one will become now the smaller version of itself in the middle, and now then this new square shape will become the inside shape of the next one. So for sure it's either going to be it's going to be B. I'm not sure about the other conditions, but I'm just assuming that's the case. I guess you can make the connection that the circle here becomes the outer circle here, square here becomes the outer square, so this thing will be a triangle here. Cool, nice. Alright, so in any case, it'll be one triangle, then two triangles, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 6. So I mean, I guess that doesn't help me. That's fine. Now the next 2, and then the next 3, and then the okay, so the thing is, it'll be the beginning of this. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be D. It's gonna be D. So the reason why the way I found out the answer to this question is that if you notice from the first to second, then obviously it takes up the next two triangles, but the original triangle shape gets disappeared. So it always disappears from the very first triangle when you go into the next one. So what I mean is that obviously this thing here is not here now, and now this triangle here will not be here for this one, which is true, is not here. That means this triangle here will not be here for this one, which is true, and then therefore this triangle here will not be here for this one, which is true, and therefore this triangle will not be here for the next one. So this is empty. So this will be, yes, this is empty. So A, B is out, but the next thing doesn't become empty as well until the next thing above. So I'm assuming it's this one. I'll count the squares. So that's 4, that's 5, so this will be 6 as well. 4. So wait, 1, 2. Wait, so 4. No, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. And then 1, so 2, 4, 6. So okay, that's fine. So it's gonna be D. Yeah, with my original line of thinking. Alright, so to show my skills and intelligence to the entire world, here we go. I'm expecting full marks.
12 seconds later.
The suspense is killing me.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
NANI? What? What is this BS? What? You didn't tell me to pay for anything. What? I got scammed. Scam, I say, scam. Now, many of you guys would say that I offered to donate $50 to charity if I got a maths question wrong in this. And so why am I complaining about a $10 trial? The point is, guys, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. I got scammed thinking this is going to be a free IQ test. And what did it tell me? To see whether I'm smart or dumb, I had to pay $10. How about pay for these? Alright, let's see if I can get another quick one. This is easy regardless. Okay, so I found another test, which I guess we can do the classical intelligence test. I prefer this over the cultural, whatever the hell this is. I'm just frustrated about the previous IQ test. Okay, so it says 44 questions or $9, but I will punch the screen. It's actually start the free test, so we got it. Alright, okay. Which answer expresses the meaning of the specified word best? Reassuring. Alright. Compassionate, comforting, explanatory, or meddlesome. So meddlesome is not it because it's pretty much disturbing someone, which is not reassuring. Comforting is the best case scenario. Compassion is like you're being compassionate about a certain topic. Like I'm compassionate about telling you how good I am at relationships, whether it's true or not. Explanatory, it's just not really reassuring. It's completely different type thing. So comforting is the best one here. Cool. Alright. Which number logically follows the series? 4, 6, 9, 6, 14, 6. So you can tell that the second, fourth, and sixth are always 6. From first to third you add 5. From third to fifth you add 5. So from 57 you add 5 as well. So it'll be 19. Which of the figures in the bottom row should logically be in the spot of the question mark in the top row? Okay. So the addition sign gets reduced by 1, so that'll be empty. So this, yeah, that's a very easy one. Okay. So that's that. Which conclusion follows from the statements with absolute certainty? Oh, this might be a hard one. None of the stamp collectors is an architect. All the drones are stamp collectors. So all the drones are not architects. No stamp collectors. Okay, so we'll go in order from bottom to top. Some drones are architects. There's no information based on that. It says all the drones are stamp collectors, but none of the stamp collectors are an architect. Some drones are architects. That's false, so that's not right. Third one, no stamp collectors are drones. All the drones are stamp collectors, so that statement is wrong. Architects are not drones. I think that is right. All the drones are stamp collectors. All the drones are stamp and architects are not drones. That's fine. All stamp collectors are architects. Yeah. Architects are not drones. All stamp collectors are architects. Yeah. So the second one seems the most right with absolute certainty. What does this resulting cube look like if you fold this cube together? Ah, no! I hate these. So the 7 will be on top. 7 will be on. So it'll actually not be this one. I'm really bad with this one. I'm bad. So in terms of maths and so obviously cubes I can visualize that, but I'm really bad with visual understanding, like visually trying to solve a problem like this. I'm actually quite bad at this. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm aware that I have a timer at the bottom. I know it's not the first one, so at least process elimination I have 25% left. 4 and a 7. Hey, while I painfully try to solve this question, how about you consider hitting the sub button? It really helps out the channel. Thank you. Well, I can imagine the third one works, and the last one works. So I'll go with that for now. Maybe we can come back. What is the correct answer to the following problem? Alright. Tom has a new set of golf clubs. Using a club 8, the ball travels an average distance of 100 meters. Using a club 7, the ball travels an average distance of 108 meters. Using club 6, the ball travels an average distance of 114 meters. How far would the ball go if Tom uses club 5? Okay, so it's a logic problem. Oh, no, well, not really logic, I mean. So 8 is 100. 7 goes 108. 6 goes 114. What does 5 go? So from 8 to 7, it's an 8 meters increase. From 7 to 6, it's a 6 meter increase. So I guess from 6 to 5, it'll be a 4 meter increase. So I would say 118. I don't see any really other patterns we can use with that one. Which answer expresses the meaning opposite of that of the specified word best? I can't read my bad guys. Tough. Starch. Bit of a weird word. It's kind of like a odd one out in this. Strong, tough, same thing. Tender, masculine. Cowardly, I guess, wouldn't be associated with toughness. I mean, you do though, but tough. So I guess you could say tough meat, and also then opposite of that is tender meat. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Tough can mean a lot of different type of ways than what just cowardly means. It just means just being scared. It's very close, but I'd say best. So I say specific opposite of the word best of it. So I'll say tender. Yeah. Which word or words can logically replace the question mark? Water is to a pipe as electricity is to a wire. See, I didn't even read a multiple choice. I'll say electricity. Yeah. Which of the meaning is the best feeling of the word? If you need to be explained, it's because wires are usually metal wires, and metal wires can conduct electricity. Pipes can, well, I guess pipes don't conduct water, but just water flows through the pipe, just like how electricity can flow through a wire. That's my process of elimination there. Which of the meanings is the best feeling of the word specified word? Displeasure. So injustice wouldn't be the word. It'd actually better to say injustice would be if you didn't subscribe to this channel. So yeah, I think I used that pretty well. Complaint, displeasure, not really. Futile, which means no use, I guess. Displeasure, saying discord. Discord and displeasure could be very similar in this case. Displeasure, injustice, no. Complaint, no. Futile, no. Sin, no. I'd say discord. Discord means there's something wrong with it, so displeasure. I'd say that. Which of the below figures can be composed from the loose parts? Before we answer this question, I just would love to say that this free IQ test is so much more superior than the previous one we did. Just pointing out there, not just because I got scammed, but just pointing out there. Alright. I'd say the first one actually works pretty well. The second one doesn't work well because if you see this part region here, it's connected by 2, whereas this is only like 1 square here. So the third one doesn't work. Second one doesn't even really make sense because this thing is covered with this thing here, but then what happened to this thing here? You can't break it apart. So it's not the second one either. Third one, yeah, so big L, small L, which is this, and then this with that. Wait, what am I thinking? It's this one, yeah. I only chose this one because it's pretty similar, but this is very thin, too thin in the edge thing here, whereas this makes sense for the object here. So let's submit. I think I got maybe the cube thing wrong. Okay, I am a... Alright, well... They're like, we've gotten enough from you. You're a boy. That's all that you need to know. Alright, I've answered 8 out of 10 correct. Alright, what else did I get wrong? So it is comforting. Yep. So yep, you add by 5 for this one here, so that's correct. Nice is correct. The plus sign goes away. Correct. So my answer was correct for this. So architects are not drones. This was an interesting one, yeah. A word puzzle if you think about it. Architects are not drones. Yep. Cool. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read this all. I'll probably read the one I got wrong. Okay, I was incorrect for this one. So second image is the correct image of this second thing here. So I knew the first one was wrong. The third one seemed wrong to me as well. So I just didn't want to waste so much time on it. So I knew it was second, fourth, or fifth, and I guess wrong. So it is a good idea to first cross out the cubes that at first sight are completely impossible. For example, answer C is impossible because 7 is at a right angle with a 4. Go ahead, can't. But if it's on top and this is on front, can't you? Like for example, if the 7 is obviously on top when you make the cube, and then the 4 is on the front side, you can. So it says, for example, the C is impossible because the 7 is at a right angle with the 4. I guess what you can do is, for example, so since the 4 is like this, when yeah, so once you make the squares, the 4s will be to the left, with the 7 on top. So if you want the 4 to be to the front face, you have to go like this, which means the 7 now becomes to this side here. But then that 7 will look like yeah, I don't know. Mate, you guys expect me to do this in 10 minutes? Or 5 minutes? Okay, anyway, it is the best way to do it. Obviously, if you guys actually physically make the cube, it is very ideal. I had to visually think about it like that. You can see that only the second option is possible. I was hoping to give an explanation of how you can possibly visualize it without making the cube, but that is there if you guys wanted to do. So I got that wrong. What else did I get wrong? So yeah, so my thought process with question 6 is correct. So yeah, tough and tender, opposites of each other, probably the best way of writing opposites. So I was correct. I was a bit unsure about this one, but that's correct. Yep, electricity was correct. So I got one of the last ones wrong. So I got Discord wrong. The correct answer is complaint. A complaint just does not have to be just to be just. So just as in like injustice or just, sinful or futile. An expression of displeasure can arise from discord, but can also have another cause. But when I think of displeasure, it means you're unhappy. I guess complaint also means you're unhappy about something. Whereas discord is, yeah, that's true. Discord doesn't necessarily mean that it's from just being unhappy. Discord could be like the tension in the room. For example, when you mention to your girlfriend about your microscopic penis, there could be discord amongst you guys. Not because you guys are unhappy, but just because of how awkward it could be. So, yeah, okay, fair enough. I can understand that. And question 10 I got right, yeah. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, so that's correct. Good. So, if you guys didn't see the top of this thing, it says you have answered 8 out of 10 questions correctly. This indicates an IQ score between 105 and 120. So, higher vocational education or university level, which, you know what? It's true. I'm in university, so that is accurate. But I guess the main thing to think about here is about the fact that I got 8 out of 10. I got 80%. So I didn't get full marks. But I didn't technically lose any to maths questions, so I don't have to donate to charity. Yeah. But yeah, it just I guess we can just check how good is an IQ score of 105 to 120. So 105 to 120, from 9 to 110 says normal average intelligence, 110 to 120 superior intelligence. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Just gotta flex my body and my mind. Just putting it out there. So essentially, this IQ test just proved that we got there and just wanted to show that yes, people are attracted to smart people. And obviously, if you're a bit, if you're not as smart as, me per se, you could still have a potential chance to get into a relationship or be attracted by someone. So, there's not, it's not, hope isn't lost is what I'm trying to say. I wanted to bring positivity today, so I just want to say that beyond me just being, superior, I just want to say that thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.